extra frothy, double bam! Jose Bolo Arietta. I promise I won't cheat on my diet anymore. This is it, but I needed to do this today. I hope you can understand. Garbage. This is interesting. Whatever. Here, we're about to turn the corner. We have some Bad Batch in the house, baby. Check this out on the way here. We've got Goldberg. We've got Stephanie McMahon. That's an easy pass. Ultimate Warrior, dude, yes. And AEW, my God. Oh, I think we found the restock we were asking for. Yo, what's going on, people? Century Mad Collector here, your Prince of Plastic, aka your action figure bounty hunter, aka the man with the magical toy hunting touch, is back. Once again, he has returned with another cooking tutorial. Another hunt video. And today, oh boy, not only just today, this week, and probably in the up and coming weeks, we are going to continue our campaign for Bad Batch, Archive Wave numero dos. We need all of that stuff. I'm looking to army build. We scored a big time Archive Wave last week, and I'm looking for more. I'd love to find some more Death Troopers. I'd like to find another Tusken Raider and Bad Batch. We don't have any Bad Batch. We need some Bad Batch. Bad Batch. So I'm hoping we can score some of that stuff. Would be nice. All of it would be nice. I'm not looking to go crazy. I don't know if I want any of those troopers or how. If it were just the Elite Squad troopers alone, I would pass. They look good, but there's no detail. I've seen them in person already at a hobby shop. There's no detail on them. And I don't know how you go from, and I don't want to digress too much in this intro, but I don't know how you go from the named Bad Batch clones to these troopers, because if you look at the Hunter or Crosshair, or even the Wrecker that's coming out, they have battle damaged armor, whereas the Elite Squad troopers are just zero detail. But I think altogether they'll look good. So we may pick up some troopers if we see them. And I need all of Bad Batch, so we're looking for that. Looking for some Archive. I really want that Immortal Hulk Marvel Select, that Green Hulk, the Incredible Hulk that I've been waiting for, for just so long. Hopefully we can find him at a decent. Hopefully we can find him, and if we do, it'll be at a decent price. I might go check at some point Newberry Comics, because they usually have selects, and they usually have selects at a good price. So we'll check Newberry at some point, more than likely. We'll hit Target, hit Walmart. Gonna do the coffee talk thing as we always do, and a very special coffee talk segment where I'm going to showcase in a figure spotlight a very special mail call from my buddy Mark, G-Force Racing. So, and a link to all of his stuff will be in the description of this video below. So without further ado, folks, we are going to kick this toy hunting video, toy hunting session, toy hunting campaign off with you'll see when we get there. Sliding on in. We've got stuff that no one cares about, because anyone that likes Fortnite or Halo is home playing it. Not here trying to collect it. That's pretty cool though. Through the shadow. And oh wow. We've got a Dino restock, finally. Finally a Dino restock. Cart to our store, that's pretty cool. How neat. Bunch of nonsense. And look at this. It's always stop till we go up there. My good God. Flip around to Black Series. Yes. Black Series. Flip around to Black Series was the sentence I meant to complete. Here he is. We've got one down. 2 of them. So we're gonna check off camera for head sculpts and stuff. Crazy things like that, but let's keep going. We'll keep this in hand for now. Make sure that I secure it. Someone could be right behind me and ready to take it. You never know these days. We got a fully loaded House of X here in Airmont. Wow. It's like my 3rd time I think seeing Magneto. He seems to be the rare one of the bunch. Speaking of uncommon, I mean not common. I mean not common, like very common. Peter be plentiful in the house. And all sorts of frogmen. That is scary. Nothing here. We've got a Transformers end cap. Interesting. Anything good here? I don't know. You guys tell me. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Deep cover. Sparkle spot. What's this guy? Sparkle spot. Oh, interesting. Toy Story. Let's flip around and check wrestling. We got, ooh, wow, we got nothing. Yikes. No wrestling at all. We got Kofi. We've got Sasha and Alexa 2-pack. And lots of MOTU Peggy Triumvirate. Yep, Peggy Triumvirate. I think that's it. So we are going to take this guy. I'm going to double check on the head sculpt and make sure we got the best one possible on the pegs. Shout out to Airmont Assassin once again, coming through in the clutch. Yo, what's up, people? It is day 2 of this hunt. I am just getting out of the gym ski. It is a scorcher here in New York, Westchester County. Shout out to my buddy Jose Bolo Arrieta. This dude was all over the comments section of my previous video. He cannot spell, and he called me fat. So thank you, pal, for kicking my butt right back into the gym. Ever since you made that comment, I have been in the gym. I've been doing 2-a-days ever since. So thank you. If we can, folks, let's thank Jose in the comments section below of this video. Thank him for being the motivation that I need. Maybe this segment can motivate any of you that need to get back into the gym and get in shape. He still hasn't shared with me the secrets to getting ripped, but hopefully if he sees this, he'll leave those secrets in the comments below. I really hope so, because it would help me, and it would help this video, and it would help this channel. So thank you very much, buddy, for all of your kind words. I think we also give a double thank you to him as well, because everybody enjoyed the back and forth that he and I had that I posted on Instagram. I have received several DMs that they were highly entertained by that dialogue. So, Jose, thank you for entertaining everyone, including myself. We appreciate you. Anyway, enough of that. We are heading to the Palisades Mall today. So if you guys didn't already see in my previous video, outside of Jose's comments, we went to the Palisades Mall and the Disney store was closed. We wanted to hit the Disney store to check up on that new Marvel Select Diamond Select Green Hulk, Immortal Hulk. It looks like, I looked into it further, the Disney store is temporarily closed. Bummer. So however, though, there is the Newberry Comics store in the Palisades that usually has a pretty decent selection of selects at retail. So a lot of their other stuff is kind of, price is a little jacked up, kind of like me. But their selects, for whatever reason, I guess whoever they buy them off of, they get good deals, because it's, you know, you could usually get them for like $29.99 or so. So plus tax. So that's good stuff. So we're going to check Newberry, and we're also going to check the Target in there to see if they have anything new. Hopefully some Black Series, because that's what we're looking for mostly. And that's it. So I will see you guys over at the Palisades Mall. Oh yes, I see the green from here. Wow. This is awesome. This is awesome. Now the next question is, how much is it? If it's something wacky like 40. What? Right? What? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's check the price of this. It's going to probably be like 22 cents. Who wants this? That's the price it should be. Also never seen this. Which is this? I might buy this. I haven't seen this. Just the gold label one. This is awesome. Wow, okay. Legends. Nothing that we haven't seen here on this channel before. Now I got some reactions here. Super 7. What is this guy? What is this? This is awesome looking. Cool. Don't need any of this stuff though. This is very cool. I don't know. I might have to look into that. I do collect horror reactions. I have the what's it called? Army of Darkness ones. Let's spin around here. Oh my god, it's Amigo. That's a rarity on this channel, and it's the one that we don't want. Ooh. However, this one. Oh, that's kind of awesome, actually. How much is this? I don't know how I feel about that head sculpt, actually. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? I'm not sure about that. Can't get anything back on these freaking pegs. So back up here so you guys can take a little look here. What's your stuff that we now have? Assortment of Dune. Some NECA, Horror and Predator. And that's it. So I'm gonna have to take a look at some of this stuff off camera. Drake right there, and make a decision. Maybe make a couple of decisions, actually. I don't want to miss anything for you guys, so this is also something that you just never see anywhere anymore. The first MOTU WWE ring with the exclusive Triple H and John Cena. So that's on the top shelf with that Godzilla for $54.99. The top shelf of this section that we just went through. So just wanted to make sure I got that in for you guys. But that's pretty much it. Still need to make some decisions. Oh, and this I realized this is just the non-gold label version of Mandarin Spawn, so which I kind of really like a lot. I might like this more than the blue one. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So there was no chance that I'm buying that Hulk for 50 bucks. I asked someone in the front. Shout out to Legends Collector. He picked it up there a few weeks ago for $29.99, 30 bucks, whatever. You know, typical Marvel Select, Diamond Select prices, but inexplicably it's marked up almost double. So who the hell knows what that's about, but we will eventually find that. I'm not overpaying for that as much as I do want it. So Target up next. Well, this is a total mess. So moving on, and look what we have here. Sliding right in here from NECA. This is the most AEW I've ever seen. Out and about, a couple of pots, a ton of Rihos. And look at this, it's an orange, man. Very cool. That's a lot, man. I do not collect these, but holy moly. Come get them in the Palisades Mall. My goodness gracious. Got some Elites, some 81s. Some Paul Peggy-Dorfs, Edge with the bizarre head, UFC, Daniel Cormier, no Black Series, unfortunately, and He-Man and Skeletor. I respect them too much to call them Peggies. Let's flip around and check Marvel Legends. Oh, look, it's Dinos. Oh, neat, oh, neat. So moving on up here to a fully stocked DC shelf. My good Lord. Look at that. Look how deep that goes. Pause. What is going on here? What is going on in this place? It's quiet, no music, it's ton of DC, it's AEW, it's Transformers, Black Arachnia, Cheetor. Also got the Peggy 1, Peggy's of the Year, some new Dino Thunder Rangers. Moving on down here, we've got Peter B. Plentiful. Ay. God, he's everywhere. The Plague. Beyblade, we're just going to gloss over that. And that is going to do it. Yo, what's up, people? It is day 3 of this hunt, and we are about to hit Norwalk, Connecticut, as we always do, to go check out the 2 Walmarts that we love visiting on this channel. And we're absolutely going to hit Donut Delight, something else we love hitting on this channel. And we are going to set up some coffee talk, as we love to do always on this channel. A very special coffee talk this time. This glare is so friggin' annoying. Just go away. A very special coffee talk coming up. We are going to be doing a figure spotlight on a figure that was sent to me by my good buddy G-Force Racing, my buddy Mark. He found something. This is coming straight from his hands off of one of his excellent toy hunts, straight into the TMC mobile and right into a coffee talk segment. He found something. It was pretty cool, actually. I was watching one of his hunts, and very unexpectedly, he grabbed a mutant leader. We had talked about this, I think, back and forth in a chat on a live stream, and he just like offered up to grab it for me, and I said, don't worry about it. You're the man. Thank you. And then, I don't know, not a short time later, I'm watching one of his hunts, as I always do. Go check him out. A link to his channel and Instagram will be in the description of this video below. I was watching one of his videos, and I see a mutant leader. I'm like, lucky bastard, there it is again. He grabs it and says, this is going to be the time. I want to send this to my buddy Sentry. And I was like, whoa, what is happening right now? Like, that was just... it was pretty cool because it was so unexpected. So thank you again, Mark, for sending me that figure, buddy. So we're going to take a look at what he sent me at Coffee Talk. I'm hoping we can find some Bad Batch here at these 2 Walmarts coming up, because it's just been a bad batch as far as these 2 Walmarts go. The past couple of months, I mean, we've gotten kind of lucky on some restocks here and there. We'll get like a case fresh or peg fresh of Star Wars or MOTU or something, but we haven't seen a full restock at either one of these stores all year long, and now we're in April. So, and for whatever reason, Bad Batch seems to be showing up. It seems to have a preference to Walmart right now over Target. Archive Wave, not so much. No problem. No problemo. Have found that stuff in big batch, in large quantities at Target recently, so which has been good. Bad Batch, not so much though. So batch. So hopefully we find some of that. Let me know in the comments if you guys what's going on with your Walmarts and your Targets and your Bad Batch hunting. If you guys have been finding them at Walmarts or Targets or both, or not at all, because it's been pretty dry here since the street date was lifted on the 1st. So check out that. Maybe we'll find some new MOTU WWE, something. My buddy Ken Austria, shout out to him. I know he needs the Brothers 2-packs, NECA TMNT, so be on the look for that. And all the other things I have not seen at Walmarts that everyone else has. So we'll see. Without further ado, because this is enough talking for now, I will see you guys at 650 Main in Norwalk, Connecticut. This glare is just really friggin' annoying. Oh, it's always so exciting rounding this corner. Walking the straightaway, rounding the corner, into Ops, and into Garbage. Oh, sick. Head pool. Now we're about to round corner Numero dos. Oh, this is interesting. I don't ever remember 3 Hot Wheels guys. This is, so I came from down there. NECA is all the way down there. And I usually take the back route, whatever, here. And we're about to turn the corner where we normally see the end cap, and there's some Hot Wheels here. So that's interesting. Anyway, oh my God. Oh my God. First of all, I see some stuff over there I need. But second of all, we have some Bad Batch in the house, baby. What do we have? We've got what's left of Shadow Trooper. We've got the Hunter. So we've got 3 Shadow Troopers and a Hunter. Oh, we were right. It just came maybe a little too late in the day. Very cool to see this, though. I've debated getting this. I'm unsure how I feel about this. I mean, I would put them all together, obviously, but I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll come back to that in a second, but check this out on the way here. We've got Goldberg. We've got Stephanie McMahon. That's an easy pass. Ultimate Warrior, dude, yes. Kane. The gang's all here. Holy moly. Yes. Look at all of this. Goldberg, sorry for the side of the thing. This is brand new. MOTU WWE. There it is. Excellent. And AEW, my God. Oh, I think we found the restock we were asking for. Jeez, look at that. AEW right there, MOTU WWE. And Bad Batch around the corner. What else is there to even look at? Maybe some Archive Wave down yonder. Let's see. It's just usual Peter Peggy. No other kind of Black Series here. But man, it's just, Transformer stuff. I don't know if this is anything of interest to any of you guys, but yeah. From DC, nothing. MOTU, the usual. It's down here, anything? All bad cats. And that's it. So we are going to have to make some decisions. So this is going to be pretty painful. It's looking like, took a quick scan of the aisle here as I walked in. Didn't really look great, but I do want to show this to you guys just because Series 79 for some reason. And a ton of 81 Bianca Belairs. The army of Chinas that don't sell. Sleeping Collectibles was looking for her, right? I think you just found her, or his subscriber that recognized him found it for him, which is pretty cool. All in the same video, I think, and shout out to him. Got some Peggy Ghostbusters, but anyway, what I was gonna say is some House of X leftovers. Shocking, that's leftover. Here be Peggy. The difference that a few miles between Walmarts make. I mean, this place is clearly, I don't think we need a specific narrative here. You guys see that there's nothing. But the difference between one Walmart and another, only a few miles away. One just stocked with several things. One of those things being arguably the hottest toy line out right now, Black Series Bad Batch, and even Motuorigins. I mean, MOTU WWE. Then you come here and we've got Lonely Leia and Peasant Boy. So, it's, I always find this stuff interesting. Hopefully this is informative, especially for the local peeps around here. They can understand what's going on. Today is, shout out to Jay Rich, state the date. Today is April 7th, I believe. So, April 7th here in Norwalk, not getting much. Coffee Town. Well, not getting much here. We found plenty at $6.50. Not much here at $6.80.
I have you now. Bam!
extra frothy, double bam. Jose Bolo Arietta. I promise I won't cheat on my diet anymore. This is it, but I needed to do this today. I hope you can understand. All right, folks. Well, this was a pretty awesome trip to Norwalk, Connecticut. These Norwalk, Connecticut Walmarts, well, at least one of them is starting to heat up. Either that or we just caught it on a restock, but it wasn't just one thing. We saw a couple of different things, which was nice to see. So I think since we have everything in this car, in the TMC Mobile, right here, right now, from the entire hunt, I still have my Hunter, Bad Batch Hunter from the other day. Shout out to the Airmont Assassin once again. So I think I'm gonna break down the haul after we do this little figure spotlight, which I'd like to get into right now. From my buddy, G-Force Racing, Mark, sent me something. As you guys should already know if you've watched this video and, the previous segment or two. He sent me something. I'm gonna rip open what we have right here. I've got, don't have to like coursing through my veins. Just pop this open. And we have a little note here, actually, from Mark. Century TMC, as a thank you for putting out consistently some quality hunt videos. Hope this helps complete that batch. G-Force, dude, you're the man. Thank you so much, dude, for sending me this. And the note especially is better than the figure. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for your support, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the channel. And here it is, baby. Something that G-Force has seen one too many times, and I just have not. We've got the Mutant Leader. Oh, man. This is, I've wanted this figure for a while, man. Really, really nice. DC Multiverse. You know, I kicked myself. I was over in Midtown Comics a few years ago and found the Mezco version of him, which I'm still trying to hunt down. And ML doesn't get, Mutant Leader does not get enough love. He doesn't get any love. Not even enough love. He does not get any love. Check that out. Awesome head portrait there. Very cool. And, he's someone that I definitely plan to continue to collect. There's the Build-A-Figure for Doomsday. This looks pretty good. Let me know in the comments, does anyone have this whole wave? Did anyone build Doomsday? And does anyone have this figure? Because it's something that I was hoping to run into when I went on my 16 store hunt for Fallen Surfer, which we didn't find anything on that hunt in Walgreens. So I was hoping to maybe run into this guy or like an old school OG Daredevil yellow suit. Nothing, including Surfer, nothing. But this is a very solid figure. I love the Mutant Leader. And now we have added him to the collection. Really nice box art too. I love that. Awesome. Very comic booky. Very, very cool. Very happy to add this into the collection. Mark, thank you, buddy. You made me smile. Your toy hunts make me smile, and this note and this figure, this gesture made me smile. So thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate you. So this was very cool. I really hope we see more Mutant Leader out and about. Put this very carefully back here. And well, this hunt was fast and furious towards the end. Started off with a bang. It's going to end in a bang. And in between, we had some interesting moments. That Mandarin Spawn non-blue label, I thought, looked really good. And I'm tempted, I don't know. I like that color scheme possibly better than the blue color scheme for the gold. They're both awesome, but I don't need two of the same figures in different colors. Not me personally. I don't need that. So I kind of want to make a decision at some point on that. We found Immortal Hulk for the 100% markup. It's ridiculous. I as much as I wanted that figure, and I've mentioned this previously in this hunt video, I'm not overpaying for that, so we'll figure it out one way or the other. We'll find it one way or the other, but I'm just not overpaying for it. I'm not going out and just going to buy stuff for the sake of buying it, even if I want it and it's overpriced and it's like I didn't pick up anything else that I think this brings up an interesting topic, and a topic that I have talked to a few friends and fellow collectors recently about. The difference between one second. Oh, it's so good. There's a difference between buyers and collectors, right? In my opinion, there's a distinct, discernible difference. A buyer, in my opinion, the way I see it from my perspective, a buyer is someone that says they're a collector, and maybe technically they do collect things, turn into junk collectors. They just collect everything. They buy everything. They buy anything and everything, no real plan. They just go out. And that's cool. I think there's a facet to that, for most of us, that element of surprise. And that's cool. Every once in a while, you find something you're not expecting to either see or pick up, and you're pleasantly surprised by it. You see or think there's a spot in your collection for it, and you buy it. And that's cool. That's one of the fun things about collecting and toy hunting, in my opinion. When that happens some of the time. When that's all you do is go out and just buy things, and even when you go out and you have something specific in mind that you want to buy, but you don't find it, but you just have the itch to buy something, that's someone that's just addicting to buying things and just needs that instant gratification. And again, I think like those sort of things can be in a lot of us to some extent, but I think for the what I would call buyers, it's to an extreme and it's constant. And to me, that's very different than collecting, or what a collector is to me, which is someone that has some sort of plan, has some sort of idea or ideas in mind, has their collection, and they go and seek out certain things that they're looking for, and they do their best to adhere to that plan and that focus that they're looking to go out and find and collect. So, and whether they find something that day or not to buy, it's like they don't have to get something. A collector doesn't have to go and buy something, whereas, a buyer just... There are a lot of things I see that I like, right? But there aren't very many things that I see that I love. And I think as you become a more seasoned collector, and even as your tastes change and grow over time, or at least you hope that they do, evolve and not devolve, you become better or more aware of, like more consciously aware of the things when you see them that you like and the things that you really like or love or feel that you must have. And it's very easy to see something, get caught up in the moment, like it and buy it. And even think very quickly like, oh, I could just do this, that, or whatever, and and then you maybe even just start collecting that line. Don't think too much after that. Don't think too much afterwards about what you did. Just that, you have in your mind, now I'm going to collect this line. I want to pick up X, Y, and Z because these are all so cool and whatever. But it might be something that's not really a part of what you normally collect, but you like it. And then months down the road, you look at it, and that sort of approach in general, you take a look at all the things that you buy that you like, but maybe you're not in love with, or really isn't a part of what you normally would collect, and you haven't sold anything off yet, where you're like moving in a different direction, so you just have this pile of stuff, and it's kind of like, what in the Elmer Fudd did I just do? And that's happened to me before, and I catch myself even nowadays, and I know it happens to other collectors too, and guys that have been doing this for a while in their whole life. It happens, but I think, for those that just don't ever learn, or just don't care to learn and just buy everything, that's a buyer to me. I think there's an art to collecting. It's something that can be, I think, a skill that can be acquired over time. And it's not just something where you go to a store and you see something and you buy it. And if that's what works for you, that's great. But, two things that will always, I think, torment a collector and a toy hunter is temptation and space, physical space for your collection. So like even, an example for me is G.I. Joe Classifieds. G.I. Joes growing up as a kid, one of my favorite toys ever. I mean, even still in all the VHS videos of me as a child, home videos, I'm running around screaming G.I. Joes. I got the G.I. Joes in my hand, G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe. And so for me, once G.I. Joes were once again, pushed out into toy retail again recently with classifieds, I was like, oh my, I was all wide-eyed and I was like, I need to get these. And I started off, actually when I started my channel, I was finding Wave 1 and 2, Wave 2 especially, before most people were finding Wave 1. And, I had Red Ninjas and Cobra Troopers, and then I started looking at what I was doing and what I had, and I was like, well, I'm not crazy about the actual Joes. Some I liked, some I didn't. It turned into, well, I just really want to army build Troopers and Ninjas. So then I was didn't really think much about it past that, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. And then the retro series, was kicking in, and I wanted those, but I definitely didn't want to do both scales. But at that time, I was dabbling a little in the 3 3/4. But at that point, it was only Storm Shadow, which wasn't a real Storm Shadow. It was like the Toys R Us re-release exclusive from like 2010 or 2011, whatever that was, where he's in like, the gigantic diaper suit, whatever, the condom. It wasn't the condom outfit. It wasn't, it's not classic Storm Shadow. The cards are beautiful, but wasn't classic. For all the Storm Shadows we get, it would be nice to get an actual vintage Storm Shadow. But anyway, so I have that, and I bought a Snake Eyes. And I was obviously buy other things. That's not the only thing that I buy. So, looking at it and continuing to buy some classifieds, I was like, I'm not crazy about this figure. I'm not crazy about that figure. I really like these Troopers. But what am I gonna do with this? I'm just buying all of this stuff for Troopers, which is fine, I guess, but it wasn't fine for me. I wasn't all in on that line. And for me, 3 3/4 Joes is really, and I've mentioned this on this channel before, that's the scale that I need my Joes in personally. I love the vehicles, I need the vehicles. So that's all 3 3/4. So I made the conscious decision to move away from classified and stick with 3 3/4, and I'm happy doing that. But, at first, I started buying classified stuff. It was one of those things where like a lot of it was cool, but I wasn't in love with all of it, and I made a decision. Same thing with Hot Wheels with me, with Mario Kart Hot Wheels. I started buying those, and then at one point I was like, what am I doing? There's no real, I think another tough thing for me, let me know in the comments for you guys, I don't have a man cave yet, as you guys know. I have box filled. My stuff, my collection has been in storage for over a year now, almost 2 years actually, since we moved from the apartment into the house. And here we are now. So, I'm waiting to try and get this room built out. So collecting without being able to visually see your display is difficult, can be difficult for me. Because without seeing things, first of all, you forget some of the time the stuff that you have, but you can't see what you have, in total. In aggregate, you can't see it all. You don't see the depth of it. You don't have, like for me, I'm gonna have dioramas set up and all these other things. It's like I can't gauge. It's so much harder to gauge my collection without being able to see it. So, jumping into other things where I don't even know space-wise how a lot of this stuff is going to be allocated or where. There's no real room for me to start dabbling in things that just is sort of going off my main path and main direction and focus, which is action figures of specific lines and specific scales, and that's it. So I've gone away a lot of, I've done away with a lot of my 3 3/4, all of it, TMNT, MOTU, all the stuff that I collect in bigger scales are, it's gone. So my 3 3/4 really is only Joe's, horror, because not all, some of my horror stuff I want in 3 3/4. I collect select horror things, but Joe's horror, and Star Wars vehicles and any characters that are associated with those vehicles, because growing up for me, again, Star Wars vehicles, G.I. Joe vehicles, that was it. So, but a lot of the other stuff, a lot of the other reaction stuff, that's all gone now, because I'm thinking about it. And it's like, what am I gonna do with this? What is the actual plan? So. But again, bringing it back to what I was saying earlier, the difference between buyers and collectors, I think the buyers just always do that. There is no conscious thought or effort to change, and they just hoard stuff that don't even wind up setting it up, and then after a while just sell that off and jump to the next thing. And it's, you know, changing your mind is one thing. We all do it, and I've done it. Selling off your collection because you want to go in a different direction is another thing. I've done it. A lot of us have done that. That's normal. But when that's all that happens, you know, that's different. You know, and that's different to me. That's the difference between, you know, someone that just buys without any, and then that same person will be like, oh, I don't know, you know, what I'm gonna do with this now, but I kind of want this, and I just keep buying and buying and buying. So yeah, I don't know. That's my little rant. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But I do think there is a discernible difference between, you know, buying and collecting. Anyway, we're gonna jump into this haul right now. I'm gonna put this coffee down. We have some stuffs to go over. I actually have a mail call too. That'll have to just be saved for a vintage mail call, vintage wrestling mail call. We'll save that for the next video. But let's just jump right into what we have here, which is all really awesome stuff. We're gonna start off with MOTU WWE. And by God, the power of the Warrior. By God, the power of the Warrior. Heroic champion of WWE Eternia. God, it's so deranged. There he is. And this takes over as one of my favorite figures. Could this be my favorite MOTU WWE figure so far? I think it is. I think it is. Warrior growing up for me was my favorite wrestler as a kid. And He-Man was one of my favorite toys as a kid. So now you've just combined both. Mattel, you've combined both. Card's kinda long, pause. But hitting the ceiling there. But yeah, he looks awesome. And again, here's the back, here's the wave. We passed on Stephanie, but she actually does look good as Evil Lynn. I mean, it's evil $1 billion Skull Queen. I just can't have that taking up real estate as much as it's cool, but again, I like it. I'm not in love with it. There's a good example. Kane also looking awesome. Kane is Kane, and he is already a monster, so all you have to do is put him into the slot him into the MOTU, well, the MOTU mold, classic mold. He looks fantastic too. A little close up. And I actually really like this figure. No, it's not Oldberg with the SmackDown belt. It is Goldberg as Warlord. I love this. I mean, this is he's perfect for this crossover character. This is actually a shining example of how good this crossover line is. This is a perfect mix right here of MOTU and WWE. Awesome. Got the tribal from the 90s, the tribal tat. We know the back. Really like this figure. This is an awesome thing. So that's MOTU WWE. Now moving on to some Black Series. We wound up picking up, and I will say, if Bad Batch really didn't come with these guys, I don't know that I would pick these up. There's some things I really like about these troopers, and some things I don't, but overall I'm gonna love putting them all together. I think they're gonna look sweet. I really have to take this one out of packaging though. I mean, it was the utility belt that kind of got me. But now that I can actually see the difference of, like, you know, the blacks and the kind of gunmetal gray in this suit, these will look nice together. I will say that, actually. All together. I don't need a ton of these. We wound up picking up the three that were left on the shipper. And what was that about? That shipper? That was crazy. I was not expecting to see that. Haven't seen these in Target yet. Here's the second one. Might as well get them all out here, right? Nope, that's the other guy that we're about to show. So we won't show that just yet. You already know what it is. You know what it is. What's this? Yes, yes, yes. So here are all three of them. Me. Family photo. So yeah, I think these look nice together. And Bad Batch is so badass. I'm definitely going to be displaying those guys unmasked, unhelmeted for sure. No diggity doubt. No diggity doubt. I can't wait to find Asajj, man. I need to find Asajj and Crosshairs for sure. And Wrecker comes out, I think, back into this year. Want him, but it was also pretty crazy, kind of just calling that. Or wishful thinking right before we left here. And even rounding that corner, I stopped to see that Hot Wheels display, which is never there. That little back route that I took, that I normally take, I check NECA first, walk the back wall to the main toy aisle, and rounding that corner, that's usually where we see, like I mentioned live, as it was happening, where most of the big shippers are, where we've seen Motuorigins, that shipper, the wrestling shipper, and then we rounded the corner, and you see big Star Wars right there in the cardboard up in lights, mini shipper, and that was crazy. That was a lot of fun to see that, and it looks like we might have just missed it go up, because it was picked pretty clean already, which is, I guess, is kind of expected. I wouldn't be surprised if this was put out this morning, and I wanted to try and get here earlier, but work kind of gets in the way of that. Work also funds this hobby and this channel, so that's okay. But because all the Motu WWE stuff, you saw those pegs were stocked. It looked like 3 cases of them. So I think there were 3 of each figure for Motu WWE. What kind of a dopey? I love the line, but man, Motu WWE, Masters of the WWE Universe. It looked like there were 3 cases of that wave. So, but anyway, we've got the Hunter. And that is gonna do it, folks. That is it for this hunt, and that is it for this haul. Big shout out to my buddy. What's going on over there? I don't know. Hair's all over. My hair's gotten so long. Big shout out to my buddy Mark, G-Force Racing, for the awesome, super generous, super considerate, super just everything that is good with this community in this world. Just an amazing gesture from an amazing guy. Thank you again, pal. Again, a link to his channel and his Instagram will be in the description of this video below. Go check him out. Give him a sub. Give him a follow. He's a real collector, a real guy, and he puts on some very good toy hunts. So go check him out. And that's going to be it, folks. I hope you all enjoyed it as usual. We're still on the hunt for Starwarsblackseries. Oh, it just never ends. And what else? Just everything else. We found Motu WWE now, so it's going to be a pretty Actually, I don't know how casual it's going to be. It may not be that casual until we find this new Star Wars. There's always going to be something. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next hunt. Peace.